Writing went from barely 12% achievement to over 90%, and grammar accuracy also rose dramatically.
To overcome resource limitations, I relied on creative solutions, like using visual prompts from other subjects, drawing in class, adapting social media content for vocabulary, and even incorporating physical activities in a schoolyard. This made learning more engaging and interactive.
Listening was a challenge due to the lack of equipment, but short-adapted audios and blogs helped. More importantly, the experience gave the practice teacher not only tools to design lessons, but also insights into how to adapt his lessons and survive in real classrooms.
The interview showed how lesson planning evolved from basic designs to more structured and differentiated plans. Assessments also improved, from repetitive vocabulary tests to varied and meaningful activities. Overall, the project significantly enhanced both students' learning and teachers' professional growth.
So, what can we conclude from this experience? First, TEFL Community Service that lasts a whole academic year for the same teacher in charge is a powerful model that merges academic learning and real social impact. It empowers future teachers to build confidence, creativity, and adaptability while contributing to public education.
Second, the use of structure frameworks like PDP, Active, and the writing process will be used to make lesson planning more coherent and effective, even when resources are scarce. The strategies are flexible and can be tailored to the learner's needs.
Third, the results confirm that children in under-resourced schools can make significant progress in language skills when instruction is well-planned and student-centered. Even simple materials used creatively can make a big difference.
Finally, we recommend that universities in Ecuador and elsewhere rethink their TEFL curriculum. They should include real-life internships that reflect the public school realities, such as overcrowded classrooms, students with special needs, lack of technology, and absence of textbooks.
We also advocate for the collaborative design of educational materials with students from other careers tailored to public schools, involving TEFL professionals and students in the process. These changes can improve teacher preparation and contribute to educational equity in the country.
Thank you so much for listening. We truly hope our experience has offered you valuable insights or ideas to apply in your own context.
If you'd like to learn more, share your thoughts, or collaborate in future teacher or service learning initiatives, feel free to contact us to the email addresses listed in front of you.
Let's keep building bridges between the university and the community, one lesson at a time. Gracias y hasta pronto.
Hello, everyone. My name is Islam Muhammad Salama, and I'm honored to present our research article that titled Artificial Intelligence as School Teacher, the Future of Personalized Teachings. The authors, this article, Silvana Andrea Ceron Silva, Magali Ballesteros Lara, Diana Ceron Silva, Angela Ceron Silva, Raul Salazar Rodriguez, and me. Well, about in the introduction, traditional classrooms follow as one-size-fits-all teaching models. However, students have diverse needs and learning styles, which often makes it hard for this model to be truly effective. Artificial intelligence opens the door to personalized learning experience. It can analyze students' progress, give real-time feedback, and help teachers focus on creative planning and one-on-one interaction. While the benefits are strong, we must also consider important challenges such as data privacy and access to technologies. So this brings us to the key question. Can AI really become a reliable co-teacher in 21st century classroom? So let's go. Well, To explore this, our research used mixed methods design, combining both quantitative and qualitative approaches. We worked with 250 students and 30 teachers from 5 educational institutions that already use AI, such as adaptive learning platform and intelligent tutor systems. We conducted academic assessment in math, science, and English before and after implementing AI tools. We also applied Likert scale surveys to measure students' engagement, and we interviewed students and the teachers to better understand their experience with AI in the classroom. So, at the end of our study, we have the results. So, results here first, academic performance. Well, performance here in math scored increased from 65.4 to 78.9, and science from 68.2 to 80.1. And the last, English from 70.5 to 82.4. You can you see the graph how they improve pre-implementation and post-implementation score. Here, student engagement, Likert scale scores, as I explained, motivation, yes, and the participation is that fiction. So motivation improved from 2.9 to 4.2. Participation from 3 to 4.1. Satisfaction from 3.2 and 4.3. You can see the graph to understand autopy clearly how the result affects our students. So our qualitative data revolved 4 main themes in this research, which AI-enabled more personalized learning. Students felt more engaged and motivated. AI supported group work and collaboration. And finally, there were some concerns, such as information overload and the risk of over-reliance on technology. The last part, this presentation, actually to include this finding, AI shows significantly enhance academic performance, classroom engagement, time efficiency, and the quality of feedback. However, it's important to note AI should not replace teachers. It should support and empower them. Okay. Recommendation about the study: train educators to work effectively with AI. Yes, and create policies that protect student data, ensure all students have fair access to AI technologies. So as we look towards the future, we believe AI will play a vital role in making learning more effective and inclusive, while always preserving the essential human connection between teachers and students. So thank you so much for your attention. I'm gonna leave here my contact, my mail, if you have any questions or anything. It's a pleasure to me to answer any question. Thank you so much again. Hello everyone, my name is Islam Muhammad Salam Muhammad. and it's a pleasure to present our research is titled Gamification in Mathematics Education, Strategies and Effectiveness in the Classroom. Together with my co-authors, Silvana Ceron Silva, Diana Tuapantacuri, Jorge Bustamante Cruz, and me. Okay, in this article, we explored how gamification can be used to improve mathematics teaching and learning. Well, let's start with the introduction of our research. Mathematics is often linked to students' anxiety and disengagement. Many learners see it as abstract, difficult, and even scary. So traditional methods based on repetition are not always effective in addressing these problems. So gamification offers an alternative. It introduces game-like elements into the classroom to increase motivation and make learning more enjoyable. So our main goal in this article was to determine whether gamification could improve student performance, increase motivation, and reduce math anxiety. Yes. So our methodology, we used quasi-experimental research design with 120 fifth grade students from public school in Memocha. Students were divided into two equal groups of 60, as the experimental group received gamified instruction for 12 weeks, while the control group followed traditional methods. We used 3 tools to collect data: mathematics achievement test and motivation survey, and classroom observations. Gamification strategies. This intervention in the experimental group included 4 main gamification strategies. Well, the first one here points and rewards for completing activities. Lead board showing weekly performance, and the package and achievements for good results. And last one, digital games like Kahoot, Prodigy Maths to review concepts interactivity. So these strategies aimed to create fun, okay, engaging and motivating math learning environment. Let's look at the impact on academic achievement. The experimental group average score improved from 68.25 to 81.55. The control group only improved from 65.2 to 69.7. Okay, you can see the table and graph to be clear how is improvement this strategies. So this difference in the statistical significant with a large effect size, okay, and makes it an over confirms the positive impact of gamified instruction. Okay. In motivation, student motivation. Here we also measure the student motivation using a Likert scale, questionnaire. The experimental group motivation score through from 3 to 4.12. The control group showed only small increase from 3 3.15 to 3.38. The only candidate group showed a statistically significant improvement in motivation. Yes, gender made no difference. Gamification was equally effective for all the students. As you see, here's the graph and the table to understand pre-test and post-test about this. So here in this about the result. So what do this result tell us? Okay, so gamification significantly enhance math performance and engagement. Game elements like points and the badge provide instant feedback and made learning more interactive. Students felt more confident, autonomous, and involved. So, but there are challenges. Gamification must be carefully designed and aligned with learning objectives, and teacher training is essential, and the schools must ensure access to technology for students. Okay, and the last part about our investigation. So in conclusion, all of this, gamification can transform math education by making it more dynamic and student-centered. It boosts academic results and motivation when used correctly. So we recommended research on long-term effect and on adapting gamification to different students' needs. Most importantly, we must ensure that all teachers are supported and all students have access to the tools they need. Thank you for your attention again, and this is my email, and if you have any questions, you can send me in this email. Thank you so much.